and citizen that I am today. And to the students of the graduating class of 2024, I thank you for welcoming me into your space to celebrate with you today. It is indeed an honor to stand at this podium, one of the biggest honors of my life. And so I thank all of you for bringing me back home. I'm a proud graduate of NC State. I'm forever part of the Wolfpack family. I call this place home for a lot of reasons, one of which is because as a graduate student, I was a resident advisor in Watauga Hall. And so I've lived here for 3 years. So this really is home to me. To the graduating class of 2024, whether you're finishing with a bachelor's, a master's, or a PhD, we are all here to celebrate and honor what you've been through, what you've accomplished over the last few years attending the university. As an NC State student and now graduate, you have proven that you are prepared, persistent, resilient, and you know how to persevere. You've been through what I call COVID college, and you should be extremely proud of yourselves and what you've overcome and conquered during this time. With a mathematics degree from this fine institution, I came here to tell you that your future will be bright. I want to take a moment to recognize your family members and friends who are in this room or here in spirit, your mentors, the staff, your advisors, your classmates, for their contributions to this moment of success for you. Make sure that you thank them personally for making this day possible, because without them, it wouldn't be. During this address, it's important for me to reflect on how I got here in this position, standing at this podium, this moment in time. So I'll take a few minutes to give you a window into my educational and professional journeys, and then I'll share with you some of my lessons learned along the way. I'll give you some words of wisdom as you embark on your journey, and you'll see how all of it connects. I come from very humble beginnings. I'm a native New Yorker. I was born in the Bronx and raised in Queens. My mother was a single mother, raising 2 children on her own. And she decided to go back to school to get a college degree when I was a little girl. My mom was my very first role model and mentor. And I got to see firsthand how education could really change your reality while watching her be a mother, work full-time, and attend college all at the same time. It took her 10 years to graduate with a bachelor's degree from high school. I learned from her in those early years that it takes perseverance, grit, and determination to pursue your dreams, no matter what the circumstances you find yourself in. And throughout my life, I tried to pattern myself after her to ensure that those 3 qualities were ones that I would be able to call my own. When I was growing up, it was clear early on that I was really good at math and that I had a thirst for knowledge. But the public school system really wasn't serving me well. My mother was always looking for ways to find better educational opportunities for me and a place where I would be supported so I could thrive educationally. And so while I was in high school, we finally found a program called A Better Chance that was designed to work with families and school systems to place students of color from inner cities in independent college preparatory schools. The ABC program was a support program that really provided a bridge for me in my 11th grade year from my economic circumstance to a quality education. My mom took a leap of faith and sent me many miles away when I was 16 years old, from New York to Richmond, Virginia, to attend St. Catherine's School, which was a boarding school for girls, for my 11th and 12th grade years on an academic scholarship. This was a game changer for me. And I can truly say that it's because of the ABC program and my time at St. Catherine's that I even made it to college. There were so many positives that I took away from my experiences at St. Catherine's, but there were also a number of challenges and obstacles that I faced at a school that was designed for students from affluent backgrounds. But with perseverance, grit, and determination, I made it through. With the opportunities I took advantage of at St. Catherine's, I was accepted into several colleges and universities. Oh, what a difference 2 years can make. And after visiting several campuses, I chose another place that I could call home. I chose to attend Spelman College, a historically Black college for women, as a math major. When I got to campus, I learned very quickly that I was now a part of a sisterhood. I learned that doing everything in excellence was required, and that service to others was a responsibility. Sisterhood, service, and excellence were woven into everything going on at Spelman, and they ended up being woven into my heart. There were so many things at Spelman that changed the trajectory of my life, but the most important ones were the experiences I had in the mathematics department. In the fall of my freshman year as a math major, I started working as a student office aide for Sylvia Bozeman, Dr. Sylvia Bozeman, who was the chair of the math department. From the moment I walked into her office, Dr. Bozeman took me under her wing and became a lifetime, it started what became a lifetime of advisement and mentorship throughout my time at Spelman and throughout my career. While pursuing my degree, I then went on to work in the main office. I worked with all of the faculty, and I got to learn what really happens in that departments. What was important about that experience is that I really got to see how faculty work collectively to do the work for all of the students in their department, but not just for their department, but also for all of the students across the campus. I would soon learn that my mentor, Dr. Bozeman, and her colleagues in the department on the campus and nationally, we're working on a number of initiatives at Spelman and nationally in the mathematics community to increase the numbers of minorities and women who would go on to pursue PhDs in mathematical sciences because of the vast underrepresentation of those groups in the discipline. I was a benefactor of their collective work. It is because of them that I was able to do undergraduate research every year. While I was there and give national presentations on my work as an undergraduate, they inspired and empowered me. They provided support, nurtured my curiosity and creativity. They advised and mentored me, whether I asked for it or not. I graduated from Spelman with honors, ready to take on the world with a bachelor's of science in mathematics. My goals when I graduated from Spelman were to pursue a PhD in applied mathematics and later become a professor at an HBCU, a historically Black college or university, like my mentors at Spelman. And I wanted to go on to develop and participate in programs that would help to increase the numbers of minorities and women that would obtain PhDs in mathematics. My professors set me up with a solid knowledge base, fortitude, faith, a support system, and vision. I knew there would be barriers that I would face, obstacles thrown my way, and mountains that I would have to climb. But I was ready when I left Spelman. My professors gave me what I needed to face the world, and I knew that my mentors would only be a phone call away. I learned that relationships that you form on college campuses they really matter, and they last a lifetime, and I want you to learn that. I graduated from Spelman as one of the top students in the department. I was awarded a 6-year competitive national graduate fellowship, and I was armed with the tools that I needed to succeed in graduate school. I went on to pursue a PhD in mathematics at one of the top universities in the nation, and I quickly learned that I had made the wrong decision. Pursuing a PhD was not the wrong decision, but I had chosen the wrong school. Facing isolation, a lack of support, and a not so welcoming environment, I had to make a life-altering decision to change institutions after one semester, to find a different graduate program at a different institution that would be diverse, inclusive, and supportive, where I could excel and achieve my goal, which was to obtain a PhD in applied mathematics. This was a very tough decision to leave a school after just one semester, particularly how prepared I was. But I did it. I took a semester off, I searched for other programs, and with help, I found the math department at North Carolina State University. And I started in the PhD program here the following fall, the fall of 1996. Since I had a fellowship that covered tuition and living expenses while I was a graduate student, I didn't have teaching responsibilities. But I knew that I wanted to be a professor, so I started seeking out opportunities, teaching opportunities, and service opportunities that were aligned with my future goals. I taught in summer programs while I was here. I taught as an adjunct at Meredith College, and I participated in a program called Preparing for the Professoriate. As a graduate student here, my commitment to promoting diversity, equity, and inclusion in mathematics and beyond started to take shape. I couldn't just focus on my coursework and research. No. It was important for me to simultaneously help other graduate students achieve success. I learned at that time the power of peer mentoring and advocacy, and I became very active in student government. During my time here, I was elected as parliamentarian, vice president, and then president of the Association for the Concerns of African American Graduate Students. I would go on and receive several service awards for my advocacy work during my graduate years. While I've learned that, while here, I learned that I have the ability to chart my own course, that a dream deferred is not denied, that safe spaces are important. I needed a safe, supportive environment in order for me to thrive. And I found that here at the math department at NC State. And so I plan to continue to work to create safe spaces for others throughout my career, like the one that I found here at NC State. At NC State, I was afforded the opportunity to grow, to be authentically me, to have voice and agency in the professional development of myself and my peers, and to pursue two things that I was really passionate about at the same time: mathematics and service to others. While I was here, I really took it all in. I took advantage of every opportunity. And where I saw that there was something missing, something that students really needed, I did my part to create opportunities. I worked with students and faculty and staff across the campus to fight for the rights of other students, to ensure that there were equitable practices for graduate students, and to create safe spaces and support mechanisms for graduate students to not only get through their programs, but to thrive. I learned so much in the classroom and outside of the classroom while I was here. And in 2001, I obtained my PhD in applied mathematics from here, North Carolina State University, under the advisement of Dr. Jim Suggrave. I really enjoyed working with Jim, and I was very passionate about the work we were doing, using mathematics to solve problems in biology. My dissertation was entitled Differential Equation Models for the Hormonal Regulation of the Menstrual Cycle. The interdisciplinary work that we did together helped me obtain a postdoctoral fellowship in mathematical biology at the Environmental Protection Agency, not too far down the road, where I worked as a federal employee for 2 years. And then in 2004, I went on to pursue my dreams of becoming a college professor. And I started my first faculty position at Bennett College, the only other historically Black college for women. And then I went on to continue in academia as a math professor at the College of New Jersey for 10 years. And I had the opportunity while at the College of New Jersey to send several of my students here to get their graduate degrees from NC State. Throughout my career, I've taught at several colleges and universities, and I've been a university administrator, and I've worked for 3 federal agencies. And I can say that being a math graduate student here at State really crystallized my professional path as an applied mathematician, as an educator, administrator, public servant, and leader in nonprofit and professional organizations. But never in a million years, in those early days, would I have imagined that I would be standing before you today, having received having recently served the mathematics community as the executive director and president of the National Association of Mathematicians, and currently holding the position of associate vice president of equity, diversity, and inclusion for the American Mathematical Society, leading its new Office of Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion. All that I gained from this department has significantly impacted that kind of trajectory. So how did I really get here though? I have to tell you. I got here because I stand on the shoulders of giants. I never walk into a room or on a stage without them. Their spirits and what they taught me are always with me. When you see me, you see them. And on this day of reflection, let me name you. From my immediate family, my mother Bernice and my sister Kim. From St. Catherine's, Miss Marable, Jackie Harrison, and Mr. Moore, I wouldn't be here without them. From Spelman, Dr. Sylvia Bozeman, Etta Faulkner, Teresa Edwards, Wanda Patterson, and the Gamble Shaw, giants whose shoulders I stand on. And from NC State, Doctors Jim Selgrave, Ernie Stissinger, Amasa Fauntleroy, and Sharon Luck. They are all responsible for doing their parts to co-create, develop, and support the mathematician, professional, the citizen, and woman that I am today. I did the work, and it was hard work. I had to believe in myself when others didn't think I could do it. But without their support, I would not be standing at this podium addressing you today. So it's important for me to honor them in this moment. Without St. Catherine's, I would not have made it to Spelman. And without Spelman, there's no NC State in my story. Spelman taught me that I have a voice and that I could do anything that I wanted to do. And NC State gave me the space and the tools to start using my voice, to hone in on my skills and to sharpen my craft. And I could not do any of it without people. We often spend most of our times talking about the mathematics. I think it's really important to spend some time talking about the people doing and supporting the mathematics. And so graduates, as you spend time celebrating and reflecting on your accomplishments and next steps, I want you to always think critically about the people who have impacted your life, the important characters in your story, and thank them when you have the opportunity, as soon as possible. Graduates, as recipients of a mathematics degree from North Carolina State University, your possibilities are boundless. When you leave, make sure that you understand the skill set and potential that you have. Remember that as a mathematics graduate, you are not just a problem solver and a critical thinker, but also a mathematical modeler and an optimizer. You are a mathematical logician and a counterexample creator. You are an analyst and a pattern recognizer. You are a researcher and a strategist. We are counting on you, graduates, to go out into the world and to become innovative, audacious leaders. As a math graduate, we need you to go out and solve some big national and global problems. We just endured the pandemic together. What are the effects that we have yet to discover and need solutions for? We need you to figure that out. We need you to come up with algorithms and technologies that are needed to treat and cure illnesses that may still be unknown because they come from a pandemic that we're still trying to understand. We are looking to you to use your education to find solutions. We are increasingly experiencing all kinds of climate change that we've never seen before. We need you to use your degree to tackle the challenges and find solutions. Artificial intelligence has a growing need for people with your mathematical background and expertise. We need you to ensure that the growing development and utility of AI is managed with care and concern, and that it is expanded in ethical and safe ways as we benefit from its advancements. There are so many things that you can do with your degree. We are counting on you. You are our future. You are our future leaders. We're here to support you. There's so many things that my journey and career in the mathematics field have taught me as a student, professional, and in the communities that I've been a part of. And so I want to quickly share some lessons with you in words of advice that I think will help you navigate the next chapter of your life so that you can maximize your potential and success in your mathematics career and do your part to make the world a better place for you and for others. The first is that you should make sure that you have a sense of self, an internal compass that you follow. Know who you are, know whose you are, and whom you represent. Never forget where you came from. It will keep you grounded when the world wants to define you. Be authentic. Be authentic. Bring your whole self into spaces. What motivates you? What makes you tick? What are you passionate about? Use your head, follow your heart, and listen to what your gut is telling you. The second is that you should be in a continuous cycle of preparation and development. Pay attention to who you are becoming. Develop your craft. Be a lifetime learner. Take advantage of all the resources and opportunities that you see in front of you early and often. Think of your journey as a marathon and not a sprint. The third is that you should always live within your purpose and passion. You are uniquely you. You were put on this earth to fulfill a purpose. Figure out what that is and pursue it. Know what's important to you. Set goals, have a plan, but dream. Dream big. Have a sense of agency. Be in control of your future. Self-advocacy is important. Know what you need and ask for help when you need it. Find your voice. Use it. Find it, sharpen it, and use it. Be a leader in everything you do. The fourth lesson is that contribution and community are important. Be an active, contributing member of your profession, your communities, and the broader society. What communities do you hold near and dear to your heart? If you don't have a community, find one. You need a sense of belonging to succeed. Be a part of building communities and safe spaces that don't currently exist. Relationships matter. Foster the ones that you have and build new ones. Connectedness is important for success. Don't go on this journey alone. Work in collaboration and partnership. And the last lesson is that it's rewarding to be in service to others. Use your talents to help others. Use your voice to advocate for those who need it. Mentorship matters. It changes lives. It is a really critical component of success. Make sure that you have mentors throughout your life and become a mentor to others. And to close, I want to share the following. This was brought up earlier. I love team sports, particularly basketball. I was rooting for the NC State women's and men's basketball teams as they navigated the NCAA playoffs to reach the Final Four. We can learn so much from the game. Everyone has a position, and you are responsible for sharpening your skills for yourself and for others. You have to stay ready in order to win, because the coach may call you from the bench. When you fall down, you get up, you dust yourself off, and you get back in the game. And isn't it something when you or your teammate comes through in the clutch? Challenges will come. They will always come. Graduates, meet the challenges head on. You gain as much from your losses as you do your wins. The road to success is not linear. The first derivative on your path is not always positive. Seize the moment. Be fearless when pursuing your endeavors, and you will always win. When you walk out of this room, leave your worries behind. You don't need all the answers right now. Trust in yourself. Know that with your mathematics degree in hand, you have all that you need to pursue your career goal. Go out and live your best life. Remember to smell the roses along your journey. Make sure that you take care of yourself and that you learn how to focus on your personal goals as much as you do your professional goals. There's a quote from one of my favorite songs that says, "Today is the first day of the best days of your life. Remember that. I challenge you to be bold, be brilliant, dream big, and do your part to change the world. Look around the room. You have family and friends. You have current and future advisors, mentors, and sponsors. You have peers here and near peers that are all around you. They are your future colleagues and collaborators, people who will advocate on your behalf in the future. This is just the beginning, graduates. We're here to cheer you on, to support you, to work with you. And I brought 2 shoulders with me to share with you. And there are a few more shoulders in the room just for you. Climb up, stand on our shoulders and soar. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2024. You did it. Let's go Wolfpack.
Wow, so inspiring. Thank you so much for taking the time to come and talk to us about your experience and your lessons. Appreciate that. Hi, everyone. Happy Friday. Happy graduation day. My name is Alina Duga. I'm the undergraduate director for the math programs, math and applied math. And it is my pleasure to introduce you to the next person who is going to address you. So today we have also a student speaker, one of our graduates today, and his name is Etienne Phillips, and he is more recently the awardee for the College of Sciences Outstanding Transfer Senior Student Award, I think it's called. But he has done a lot more than that, and I would like to say a few words about him before he gets a chance to tell you all what he wants to tell you. So Etienne's entire academic journey at NC State in the math department has been nothing short of stellar, particularly in pursuit of advanced studies. In only 3 years, he was a transfer student. He has completed with perfect scores 6 courses at the master's level and 3 courses at the PhD level in math. His performance has consistently surpassed even the high standards expected of graduate students. His mathematical curiosity and creativity have led him into a series of undergraduate research projects, working alongside several research mentors across various mathematical domains and various institutions. He participated in undergraduate research at Michigan State University and the University of Maryland, College Park, and submitted a paper, and he had several presentations at conferences, including the National Joint Mathematics meetings in Boston. In recognition of his academic excellence, Etienne has been the recipient of several departmental scholarships. He has been invited to prestigious programs such as the Ronald McNair Program for the first generation student and the Mathematics Honors Program. In March of last year, he was chosen as one of the prestigious Berry Goldwater Scholar. Last fall, Etienne also was recognized as the College of Sciences Outstanding Student Leader and received the Student Excellence Award. Given his outstanding academic accomplishment in mathematics, it's not a surprise that he decided to pursue a PhD in mathematics and apply to various programs. He decided to continue his studies at Berkeley University for a PhD program, where he will put his newly awarded NSF Graduate Fellowship to good use, I'm sure. But more importantly, beyond his exceptional academic achievement, Etienne has consistently demonstrated commitment to leadership through his active engagement in mentoring activities. In August 2022, he assumed the role of president of the SUN Club, which is the Society of Undergraduate Mathematics, revitalizing the club's activities right after the pandemic. His leadership has resulted in a vibrant community of young mathematics enthusiasts, facilitating a wide array of events, including talks, weekly problem-solving sessions for the Putnam competition, SUN Club shopping cart nights for his peers during registration, career panels featuring math alumni, outreach activities, and several other events. The club hosts events fostering connections among students, not solely based on their shared love of mathematics, but also on the principles of kindness and friendship. And I know especially the undergrads here, they do recognize Etienne's name. And I think for a while, he actually owned the undergraduate lounge because he spent so much time there and contributes so much to that community. So it is my pleasure to invite him to say a few words to you tonight. So come on out, Becky.
Thank you so much, Dr. Jacob. That was an incredible introduction. So I love math. Hopefully that's not surprising to anyone. But I do. I love it like so much. I showed up to NC State, like Dr. Duca said, 3 years ago. And I arrived here in Raleigh after a 4-hour car ride with my then estranged sister. I didn't have a job at the time. I didn't actually really, I only barely had enough money to put down a deposit for an apartment. And I had very little experience, formal experience in mathematics. My sister quickly decided actually that I probably wouldn't amount to very much and I probably shouldn't pursue mathematics and I should do something useful like computer science. But that didn't matter much to me because I knew I loved math. A few days before classes started, I remember I saw an email from Dr. Duca, actually, a long introduction email telling me about all sorts of things at NC State, but I only took away one thing from that email. I saw somewhere in the middle that there was something called the Undergraduate Math Lounge, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's a math lounge? On the first day of classes, I came to campus with music blasting in my headphones. And I remember I walked up the first floor stairs of SAS, the second floor for the first time, going to Calculus 3. And I saw at the end of the hallway, this loud, tall freshman making small talk about mathematics and calculus. I would later learn that his name was David, and he would become one of my dearest friends. But at the time, I didn't say a word, I just sat down and listened. And I looked on in a sort of awe at my new classmate. And for the first time in my life, I realized I was surrounded by people, by peers, by professors who saw the magic in mathematics that I did. People who saw the wizardry of creative and original mathematics. I was so blown away to be up close to real live mathematicians. It was like meeting a rock star to me. And it's this magic that gave me the feeling that regardless of my circumstances, regardless of my sister's doubts in me, regardless of the financial struggles I had, I could succeed here. Because I had what was important to me, the opportunity to think and do mathematics. And it's this magic that I want to talk to you about tonight, a magic that's specific to NC State. You know, I don't think NC State is any less magical than when I first got here. But I think it can be kind of easy to forget just how incredible it is that we're here at all. Now, as we reflect, I want to invite you to appreciate this magic and the power you can take with you graduating from NC State, because I know you all believe in it. It's this belief in the power of education to transform and to self-actualize us that drove us to conquer the innumerable challenges we faced in pursuing our degree. The thousands of hours we probably spent studying or doing homework or going to classes. The late nights we stayed up finishing a big project that we put off probably a little bit too long, or the frustrating hours we spent trying to understand some confusing theorems. Looking back now, I still see SAS Hall as this larger-than-life palace of mathematics. I see the undergrad math lounge as this magical place where friendship and community is born. And I'll never forget the incredible memories I have there. The many late nights I spent studying in the math lounge with close friends, or the enlightening conversations, or the breakthrough moments I've had on the chalkboards, or the time that we snuck into the big lecture hall and watched a movie on the projectors. Well, we do not all necessarily shame share the same memories. I do hope that we all share the same sense of community and belonging here. And there's such power in that. I invite you to take a moment to reflect on how the magic of NC State mathematics has empowered and will continue to empower you throughout your life. Just as NC State empowered me to overcome whatever adversity to pursue my love of mathematics, so too can it empower you. Take pride in your perseverance, what your hard work has brought you. It truly is magical. I'm gonna leave you with just 3 pieces of advice. And if you know me well, you've heard these before. Have fun, stay safe, and wear a seatbelt.
Thank you so much, Ian. Very touching, your love of mathematics, and believe it or not, but that's kind of how he talks about me. He's in my office, talk about what classes he wants to take, and I'm like, are you sure you want all of those math courses? Like, yeah, I want this. So thank you so much. So we're moving on to kind of paying attention to each and every one of you who are graduating today, and I know that most of you probably started NC State not having had a true graduation in 2020, a high school graduation. So hopefully this will satisfy your thirst for a true graduation and celebration. So can tell you how proud I am of you, of your accomplishment, being part of our department for a few years. Looking over the list of the names that are graduating today, I realize that our paths have crossed several times, either on me being your advisor or being in front of the classroom. And you probably recognize now that I'm a lot more nervous than teaching analysis, which I would rather do, but I'll continue. I feel so privileged to have known you in different stages of your academic life here at NC State, and I'm very happy about that. Of course, I know being a math major or a student, it hasn't always been easy. There were moments of frustrations, I'm sure, when you feel like you'll never crack that tough problem, or there are moments of self-doubt when you wonder if you're cut off for this kind of work. But remember, every great mathematician has faced those same struggles. The difference between success and failure is perseverance. Keep pushing, keep working, appreciate that productive struggle, and I'm confident you will achieve whatever you're set to achieve. Some of you have delved into research projects within mathematics and associated fields, and you're thrilled to explore them with the zeal of a true mathematician. Whether you collaborate with a mentor at NC State or elsewhere, you work with someone who recognized your abilities and helped you develop into a more accomplished mathematician. Perhaps you also participated in an internship that illustrated the potential career opportunities after graduation. Although the internship may have included less mathematics than you encountered in school, it provided ample opportunities to hone your creative, analytical, and critical thinking skills, all of which you have cultivated during the time at NC State. We hope that your time spent here with us prepared you to be successful in this new chapter of your life and fulfill your unique personal potential. I think it's time that we recognize our graduating students. So I would like to ask the students who will be receiving the bachelor's degree to please rise and follow the marshal. I will be coming up in you. And meanwhile, I would also like to recognize the students who will be receiving a math minor in math today, and their names are at the end of the program. All right, so here we go. Right, so I'm going to start with students who will be receiving a Bachelor of Science in Applied Mathematics, starting with Leilani Calloway from Raleigh, North Carolina. Let's start. Leilani is graduating magna cum laude. She is completing a second degree in statistics, a minor in business administration, and also completed university honors program. Congratulations, Diana. Next, we have Zach Campbell from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Graduated cum laude and has completed the financial mathematics concentration of the applied math degree. Congratulations, Zach. We have Soren Arthur Davis from Silos City, North Carolina. Soren is graduated summa cum laude, a second degree in computer science, completed the university honors program and also the mathematics honors program. Congratulations, Soren. Landon Edward Dougherty from Granite Falls, North Carolina. Landon graduated summa cum laude with a second degree in statistics, completed the university honors program and the mathematics honors program. Next we have Kavin Govindarajan from Morrisville, North Carolina. Kavin is graduating summa cum laude, also a second degree in aerospace engineering, university honors program, mathematics honors program, and also the winner of the Mathematics Outstanding Community Service Senior Student Award. Congratulations. Next, we have Maxwell Ryan Green. Max is graduating summa cum laude with also minors in statistics and economics. Brianna Hart from Andrea, North Carolina. Brianna is graduating magna cum laude. Congratulations, Brianna. Tram Bao Hyun from Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Tram is summa cum laude, a second degree in statistics, and also completed the university honors program. Congratulations. Kelsey Jennings from North Carolina. Kelsey completed her degree with magna cum laude, a concentration in financial mathematics, and a minor in economics. Great job. Next, we have Divya Lakshmana Ryan from Cary, North Carolina, who is not here today. Next, we have Mia Lopez from Asheville, North Carolina. I'd like to welcome Gina. And Daniel Marshall from Logan Martin from Burlington, North Carolina. Logan is completing his degree summa cum laude, completed the mathematics honors program and also minor in physics. Congratulations, Logan. Blake Mobiles from Winter Park, Florida. And Jake is completing his applied math degree cum laude. Congratulations, Jake. We have Matthew Alexander Murray from Greenville, North Carolina, who couldn't be here. Next, we have Miranda Powers from Matthew, North Carolina. And Miranda is completing her degree summa cum laude, a financial mathematics concentration, and a minor in economics. Next, we have Visual Shah from Charlotte, North Carolina. Visual is graduating magna cum laude with a financial mathematics concentration and a minor in global leadership. Next, we have Madeline DeJour Snyder from Fairfield, Wisconsin. And Madeline completed her degree summa cum laude and also a minor in computer programming. Andrea Francesco from Cincinnati, Ohio. Andrea completed both her degrees, summa cum laude, a degree in applied math and one in statistics, and also university honors program. Congratulations, Andrea. We have Michaela Straton, who from Waitsville, North Carolina, will be here. Nian Wang from Lanzhou, China. Then we have Yonghuan Zhang from Beijing, China. Yonghuan is graduated magna cum laude with a financial mathematics concentration and a minor in economics. Those are our applied mathematics graduates. So moving on to the mathematics. Starting with Andrew Scott Baker from Greensboro, North Carolina. Andrew completed his degree magna cum laude and a minor in religious studies.
That's my son.
Next we have Jay Beeson from Lexington, North Carolina. Jay is completing his 3 degrees, summa cum laude. He has a degree in mathematics, a degree in biological sciences, human biology concentration, and a degree in biochemistry. He also completed the math honors program, the university honors program, and he was also just yesterday awarded the College of Sciences Outstanding Scholarship Senior Student Award. I have Nathaniel Rockman from West Hall, North Carolina, who's not here. And then we have Alex Cohn from Burke, Virginia. Alex is graduating cum laude. Congratulations, Alex. Evan Scott Dadson from Tryon, North Carolina. And Evan is trying a computer degree, summa cum laude, with a second degree in statistics and also the university honors program has been accomplished. Congratulations. Paul Thomas Ferrante from North Carolina, who's not here. Next we have Zoe Page Hall from Lumberton, North Carolina. Zoe completed her degree cum laude.
All right.
Next on my list is Madeline Hammer from Atlanta, Georgia, and I don't see her here today, so I'm gonna move on to Kelsey Hanser from Raleigh, North Carolina. So Kelsey completed her degree summa cum laude. She also receives a second degree in computer science, did the university honors program, the math honors program, and then she was also the winner of the mathematics outstanding research senior student award. Brian Christopher Heggie from High Point, North Carolina. Brian is graduating summa cum laude today. Congratulations. Brandon Young from Raleigh, North Carolina. Completing his 2 degrees, magna cum laude. Brandon is also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, a minor in Chinese Studies, and completed the University Honors Program. Congratulations. Vinith Krishna from Cary, North Carolina. Vinith is graduating magna cum laude with a second degree in physics and also completed the University Honors Program. Congratulations. Heidi Fanny Labra Franco from Warrenton, North Carolina. Then we have Cameron Lewis from Concord, North Carolina. Pierce Lindblom is not here, who's from Hillsborough, North Carolina. Moving on to Ellis Leon from Hillsborough, North Carolina. Ellis is graduating summa cum laude with a minor in business entrepreneurship. Next, we have Andre Dillon Magistrado from Pinehurst, North Carolina. Dillon is graduating with magna cum laude with a minor in military studies aerospace. Next, we have Abhishek Manas from Raleigh, North Carolina, who's not here, and then Jonathan Martin, who's also not here. Benjamin Marks, not here, but we do have Gabriel McClendon coming up. North Carolina, graduating summa cum laude with a minor in biology and also completed the mathematics honors program. Etienne Cameron Phillips from Asheville, North Carolina. Etienne is graduating summa cum laude, completed the mathematics honors program, a minor in philosophy, and he's also the College of Sciences winner for the Outstanding Campus Student Award. Congratulations, Manusha. Adam Joseph Strand from Cary, North Carolina. Adam is completing both his degrees summa cum laude, a second degree in computer science, and also completing the university honors program. Next, we have Timothy Richard Seabock from Raleigh, North Carolina. Tim is graduating summa cum laude. He has earned a couple of undergraduate degrees from NC State a few years back, a Bachelor of Science in Biological and Agricultural Engineering and a degree in Education, also a Master of Science. So now he is adding another degree to his repertoire and definitely nurturing his love of math. So. Jeremiah Thorne from Jacksonville, North Carolina. Yep. Jason Tran from Raleigh, North Carolina. Elijah Trubinsky from Waxhaw, North Carolina. Elijah is graduating cum laude with a minor in physics. David Whitmer is not here today, but we do have L. Lee Whitlock from Raleigh, North Carolina. Has completed her degree magna cum laude and has minors in sociology and economics. Jack Wild Jack is graduating cum laude and a minor in environmental sciences. I do have two more names to call out. Lee Wilson from Fayetteville, North Carolina, and Jose Rodolfo Zantella from Chapel Hill, North Carolina, who are not here, but nevertheless should be celebrated. So now, as I approach the end of my part in this program, I want to offer my heartfelt congratulations to all the math majors out there. Your journey has been a remarkable one, and you should be proud of everything you have accomplished. I'm excited to see the incredible things that you will achieve in the future. I'm honored to have been part of your journey here at NC State. Try not to settle in life, fight to prove who you are, make only choices that show your entire potential, be professional, and always share excitement for mathematics. Above all, it's essential to be kind to those around you, whether they are family, friends, or strangers. And as you embark on this new chapter in your life, I want to remind you to take care of yourselves along the way. Your studies have required a great deal of hard work, dedication, sacrifice, and it is important to recognize that. But do remember to take time for yourself, to nurture your passions and to pursue your dream. And let's give our graduating students one round. I would like to invite next, Dr. Tao Pang, the Director of Financial Mathematics Graduate Program.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tao Pang. I'm the Director of the Financial Mathematics Graduate Program and the Professor of Mathematics at NC State. Okay. So this semester we have several students who earned the financial math master degree. We are here to celebrate the achievements. Okay. But first, I would like to take this opportunity to thank parents, family members, friends for your support and love to our students. So, I've been given a very hard time. Without your support and love, they will not even survive. Okay. So, also, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the Department of Mathematics, all the leadership, faculty members, and staff members for the support to our program. So, although the financial math is the interdisciplinary program, so the Department of Mathematics is our home. So I do enjoy and appreciate the support and help from the math department. Thank you. Okay, so next I'm going to read the names of the students. Then you can line up to get your diploma. Okay. So first we have Manisha Chetri from Manisha from Kathmandu City from Nepal. Yeah. If you want to challenge the tallest mountain on earth, the Everest mountain, this is the place to go. But don't forget to get some advice from her. Okay. So she's going to pursue a career in risk management in the banking industry. Okay. Next we have Victor Ganpudi. Victor from China, India. So he got his degree last semester. So he's now working at the Blackstar Bank in Michigan as the quantitative financial analyst too. He just now we also have Amritesh Kumar. He's not here, but we also celebrate for his achievement. Okay. Last but not least, we have Harsho Archie Tiwari from Mumbai, India. So, Mumbai is the financial center of India. Mumbai has been calling him to go back, but he likes it so much, he just decided to stay here for his career in finance. Okay, now I would like to say a few words to our students. Yeah. Students, congratulations on getting your master's degree in financial mathematics. Okay, getting your degree from a top 5 program in financial mathematics, you should be proud of yourself. Okay, so this achievement marks your success at NC State. It's also the starting point of your next journey. I'm pretty sure that it will lead to your next success and the more success thereafter. Okay. So I'm confident the time you have spent here is memorable and joyful. I'm also confident that the skills you have learned here are always useful. And then I'm confident that you will continue to be excellent and wonderful. So students, you are leaving NC State, but you are not leavers. Okay? So if you are ever need us, we are here for you. Okay? We definitely look forward to hear more stories and good news from you. Okay? So congratulations for your achievement. Okay, go back. Next, I'm going to turn the floor to Dr. Seth Sullivan. He's the director of the Applied Mathematics and Biomathematics for graduate program.
Hi, everyone. I'm Seth Sullivan. I'm the director of the graduate programs in math, applied math, and biomath, and it's my job to present the master's degrees and doctorates in those fields. Let me start by saying that graduation day is my favorite day here at the university. After a stressful year of homework assignments, taking and grading exams, study groups, office hours, and all-nighters for those algebra problem sets, we're finally at the point where we can just relax and celebrate all of our wonderful students' accomplishments. I think it's also worth celebrating the community effort to get our students through to today. Our students have relied on the support of friends and family, their fellow students to get them through hours of schoolwork, the staff who help with all the paperwork, and faculty who advise on difficult mathematics. I just want to take a second to applaud and acknowledge all of that support network to help make the students the successes that they are today. Thank you. Of course, it's the students themselves who have to do the work and the ones we really want to celebrate today. We heard a lot from Alina Duca about the great successes of our undergrads, so let me take a moment to talk about the work of our graduate students. To complete an advanced degree is a great accomplishment, taking years of effort. Our PhD students have been learning about math and its applications for 22 years or more, starting with counting and addition back in kindergarten, through the joys of calculus as an undergrad, up to individual research topics they pursue, like uncertainty quantification for hyperbolic nonlinear PDEs, and Sure-like bases and color generalizations. Working through a PhD involves not only years of coursework, but also the challenge of struggling with an individual research project that might take years to solve, or might have no solution at all. Working on an advanced degree requires a well of perseverance to get through those times when you're not sure what to do and you doubt your own abilities. These students have done amazing work to get where they are today, and one of their main skills is believing in themselves and sticking through things. If they can succeed here, they can be successful anywhere. Congratulations, class of 2024. So would all recipients of the masters and PhDs in applied math, biomath, and math, please line up and come up to the stage. So first we have we'll do the master's degrees. So first we have Mohammed Abi, who received a master's in applied math. Next, we have Thomas Apple Blue, who received a master's in applied math. Next is Daniel Farrager, who received the master's in applied math. Aroni Haq Hashim, who received the master's in applied math. Ian Leidenberg receives the master's in applied math. Devin Olds receives the master's in applied math. James Edward Garrison receives the master's in math. Young Zhang received the master's in math. Teresa Marie Kieran Jones receives the master's in math. Madhusudan Madhavan receives the master's in math. Ashley Pitcher receives the master's in math. Tanvi Kumar receives the master's in math. And then we have two more master's recipients who aren't here today, Julia Sanger and Paul Spears, who we also celebrate their accomplishments. Okay, so next we're going to do the PhDs, and for the PhDs, we have like a little ceremony that we do for them. So as to show that our PhD students, having conferred the doctorate on them, that they're now joining the academy, the scientific elite. We hood them, so they receive their fancy hood here by a faculty member from the department. So we'll start that with Christopher Jordan Edwards, receives the PhD. Princeton's advisor was Ralph Smith, and the title of his thesis was Surrogate and Reduced Order Models for Parameter Influence and Inference and Uncertainty Quantification with Applications in Radiation Source Detection and Aerodynamic Models. Next, we have Safa Janashra, who received a PhD in Applied Math.
Can you guys move over to the right more?
Advised by our department head, Lena Chertoff, and the thesis title was Uncertainty Quantification for Hyperbolic Nonlinear PDEs. Next, we have Jessica Stevens, receives the PhD in Applied Math. Jessica was advised by Hien Tran, and her thesis was titled
keep 'em back
Chemical
up.
Absorption in the Layers of Human Skin, Mathematical Modeling and Machine Learning Approaches. Next, we have Kyle Wynn, who receives the PhD in Biomathematics. Kyle's advisor is Kevin Flores, and the title of his thesis was Surrogate and Reduced Order Models for Parameter Inference and Uncertainty Quantification with Applications in Radiation Source Detection and Aerodynamic Models. Next, we have John Edward Dargis, who received a PhD in Mathematics. John's advisors were Alan Alexandrian and Pierre Grimaud, and his thesis was titled Sensitivity Analysis in Forward and Inverse Problems. Next, we have Spencer Doherty, who receives the PhD in Mathematics. His advisor is Laura Cabanarejo and Sarah Mason, and the thesis was titled Sherlock Bases and the Color Generalizations. And last but not least, Emily Catherine McGovern. The chapter was Corey Jones, and the thesis was titled Combinatorial Techniques for Module Categories over Positive Characteristic Web Categories. Okay, congratulations to all of our graduates. And last, we'll have our Alina Chertok will say some concluding words.
Okay, congratulations, graduates. One more. You've made it, and you've made it here by dedicating yourself to learning, acquiring, and adapting knowledge, skills, tools, and abilities to tackle the challenges of life. Your expertise is not only attraction to the field of mathematics, but can be integrated with inevitable disciplines, making you highly employable. As you step into the next chapter of your life, remember to stay true to yourself and pursue something meaningful. Life may not always be smooth, right, but your resilience, adaptability, and determination would guide you through. Always stay humble, show kindness, and express gratitude. For these qualities will not only enrich your life, but also inspire those around you. I'm proud of each and every one of you, and I speak on behalf of your family, friends, and mentors who are also proud of your accomplishments. As you take on new adventures, remember that you always have a home with the tech. Congratulations, graduates. I cannot wait to see the fantastic things you will accomplish next. Before we conclude the ceremony, I would like to take a moment and thank you all our math department staff who helped to organize this wonderful ceremony. So let's give them a wonderful staff in math department, and I know it took them a lot of time to prepare this ceremony. Thank you very much. Our graduates, would you now please rise one more time? Now it's time to celebrate your accomplishments with family and friends. Spring graduates, please follow your marshals to the reception area. Family and friends, once our graduates have left, please follow them out as well. We look forward to joining you us for some light refreshment.
Mama wants to see. Your baby.
It's funny to live through the city because we have had all meeting.
Yeah.
But then the graduate. That's all right. I like how. Oh, you're so young. You're doing great. I have a meeting next week.
PhD in operations research. I work at AT. Yeah. Nice to be back, but the entire area around. Yeah. Everything's different. Everything's built up and.
You gotta get around here. Yeah.
I don't know where we are.
Vô đây, cái máy đây. Bà khoan đâu ơi. Để cho em biết đâu. Đây. Lên sang lên đi. Anh lên đây chụp cho. Lên thế đi. Đóng quá nữa. I want to never have a yeah, no. Hi, thank you very much. Thank you. I hear he's sticking around for another 4. Yeah, I know. Yeah, make Raleigh his home, right? On the side of the bed. Right on top of the
I know you did. Wait.